February is Black History Month and a time to recognize the important contributions of the African American culture. Art Center Sarasota is about to open a new exhibit to highlight some of the region's prominent Black artists. And two of the artists are here with us today. Welcome Eleanor Merritt and Michelle Redwine. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being here. So you are both member artists of an association that is jointly presenting Black Muse with Art Center Sarasota. Tell us about Asalh.
Asalh is an organization that was started many years ago by Dr. Carter Woodson, who was one of the first African Americans to receive a doctorate at Harvard University. It's an organization that's grown in population throughout the United States. Our local chapter has over 275 members.
Remind us what it stands for. I know it's an acronym.
It means the Association for the Study of African American Life and History.
Okay.
So our local chapter promotes the arts. It promotes understanding of the history of African Americans, prominent in contemporary times as well as from past history. We're very proud of the fact that our organization also encourages youngsters, and we give over 30 scholarships every year to young students going on to college. They're not large amounts, but they're enough to help them to pursue their dreams. And last year we gave over $30,000 in scholarships to young people.
That makes such a difference. And so Asalh is presenting Black Muse exhibit with Art Center Sarasota. Now, we have examples of your work. So, Michelle, you are a sculptor, and I know we have some images of a bowl that you've worked. Tell us a little bit about the history of this work.
Well, they are sculpting bowls. They're made of slabs. They're decorative and they're functional.
Oh, beautiful.
The glazes I apply give you a sense of nature. In fact, I always say it reminds me of my early years in painting. But I just love doing it. I love the feel of the clay and just producing.
The three-dimensional aspect is so
Yes.
different from painting. Do you enjoy working with that medium?
I do, and actually I'm a painter, but so this is something I've started to explore about 5 years ago, and I just can't get enough of it.
Well,
it's good.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
So, Eleanor, I want to talk a little bit about your work. So what is your influence with your work?
Well, I've been painting for over 60 years, and my work is very introspective, such as this piece, which is DreamWorks. It has nothing to do with reality. A lot of my work is very spiritual. Much of it relates to my African American roots, and sometimes it's symbolic of just the nature in the world that we live in, and also could be related as this piece, which is in the show, Fire Goddess. I've done a lot of goddesses.
Oh, good.
Yes,
And
Linda perks right up.
this is my latest.
You have a very, I'm sorry, you have a very interesting history with a National Museum in Washington.
Yes, I was one of the charter members of the National Museum of Women Artists in Washington, D.C., because I was very involved in the feminist movement in the 70s, and I felt that it was a project that needed support of women and women artists to promote their work, and it is continuing to do that in Washington.
That's wonderful.
Amazing.
That's groundbreaking.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more about the Black Muse exhibit that I know will be open for people to see. What else can they expect at the exhibit?
Well, I think it's quite interesting, and Asalh has been collaborating with Art Center Sarasota for over 5 years for this exhibit. The exhibit actually also reflects seniors, in essence, who have decided they wanted to get into the arts in later life, and they've explored some wonderful areas in the crafts as well as in the fine arts. So the exhibit reflects a combination of that. So you get people who are professionals, been painting and working for years, and you get those who are in their early years or early times of exploring. And it's just a wonderful balance, and that's what makes this quite exciting, that there's a place for the African American artists to come and explore, as well as to exhibit their work.
And it's never
So
too late to become an artist.
That's
That's
right.
one of the
Never
beauties
too
of
late.
it. Never
Absolutely.
too late.
We
That's right.
encourage you to come and explore.
Yes.
Black Muse is at Art Center Sarasota through March 9th. For more information, you can go to the Art Sarasota website. Also, for more information about Asalh, Minnesota, you can visit their website, asalh-minnesotafl.org. Both great organizations, lots of great things to learn about. Coming up next, we get a political question from one of our viewers.